Imagine a journey, not across space but deep into the past, nearly 4,000 years ago to ancient Mesopotamia. Here a powerful figure emerged, Hammurabi, king of Babylon around 1792 BCE. Babylon was just one of many cities between the Tigris and Euphrates, but Hammurabi had a vision beyond its walls. He inherited a small kingdom, yet dreamed of an empire built on order, not just conquest. Before Hammurabi, the world was a patchwork of tribes and city-states, each with its own rules. Hammurabi sought to unite these peoples, Sumerians, Akkadians and others, into a single civilization. He was more than a conqueror, he aimed to be a shepherd, guiding his people toward prosperity. His revolutionary idea justice could be defined, written and applied to all. He envisioned a kingdom where everyone, farmer, merchant, priest, lived under the same laws. This was the dawn of a new power, the power of law, shaping lives long after his empire faded. Hammurabi's reign marks a pivotal moment in humanity's quest for order and justice. To understand Hammurabi, we must understand Babylon, a city rising from the sun-baked earth of modern Iraq. Strategically located on the Euphrates, Babylon was a crossroads for trade, ideas, and cultures. Under Hammurabi, it transformed into the capital of an empire, the heart of power and culture in the ancient Near East. Its streets bustled with merchants, scribes, and artisans. Its walls and temples were marvels of engineering. Babylon was not just an economic hub, but an intellectual and spiritual center. Astronomers charted the stars, mathematicians developed calendars, and ziggurats reached for the heavens. Hammurabi invested in Babylon, making it the undeniable heart of his kingdom. Decrees from his palace traveled to the farthest corners of his domain. The city became a symbol of his vision, a beacon of order in a chaotic world. From this vibrant hub, Hammurabi's greatest legacy would emerge. Every great civilization leaves artifacts, but Hammurabi's legacy is a stone monument, the Stele of Hammurabi. Discovered in 1901, this black diorite pillar stands over 7 feet tall, topped with Hammurabi receiving laws from Shamash, the god of justice. Below, 282 laws are etched in cuneiform, what we now call the Code of Hammurabi. This was not a list of suggestions, but the law of the land, governing property, trade, family, and crime. Hammurabi's code replaced personal vengeance with structured justice, settling disputes in court, not by violence. By gathering and standardizing laws from across his empire, Hammurabi created a universal standard of justice. The laws were displayed publicly, making justice accessible and transparent. His mission to protect the weak from the strong, and to bring righteousness to the land. The code's principle that a king's duty is to ensure justice was revolutionary. Hammurabi's code offers a window into ancient Babylon's daily life and values. Many laws are famous for an eye for an eye, retaliation that limited endless cycles of revenge. But the code was more than harsh punishments. It covered business, family, and professional accountability. Builders were held responsible for their work, and wages for laborers were set by law. The code regulated the economy and sought fairness, but justice depended on social class. Nobles, commoners, and slaves faced different penalties for the same crime. Still, the code provided some protection for all, including women and children. Divorce, inheritance, and adoption were addressed, offering rights and stability. Even a farmer devastated by flood could have debts deferred, a sign of resilience. The code's attempt to create order and fairness was a major step in civilization. It reminds us that the journey toward true justice is ongoing. Why do we still talk about Hammurabi? Because his code marked a shift in human consciousness. It showed that society could be governed by reason and agreed-upon laws, not just chaos or divine whim. Hammurabi's legacy is the concept of written law, the foundation of modern civilization. Every time laws are published, contracts signed, or judges consult legal texts, we hear Hammurabi's echo. He established that justice should be public, predictable, and permanent. Though our understanding of justice has evolved, the need for clear, common rules remains. Hammurabi's code is a crucial chapter in humanity's quest to build a better world. His vision, order carved in stone, reminds us that with justice, we shape our own destiny.